Hello, friends. It's great to be back with you one more time. Let us see what Samartha Ramdas Swami has said in his 200th shloka. कळे आकळे रूप ते ज्ञान होता तेथे आटली सर्व साक्षी अवस्था मना उन्मनी शब्द कुंठित राहे तोगे तोचितो राम सर्वत्र पाहे. Once the knowledge is gained, we not just understand but really grasp it. Then even the witness state gets shrunk. O my mind, by transcending the mind, even the words get baffled. Oh dear, then one sees only Rama everywhere. In this shloka again, Samartha Ramdas Swami is explaining the state after gaining the knowledge about the Supreme Reality and refers to the teachings of the Vedas. When we learn something from the Guru, initially it is the knowledge in the form of words and sentences, literal knowledge. But as we contemplate on it, we start understanding it. Beyond this stage of understanding, as we further focus on the real meaning of it and persistently seek for the real understanding, there comes a stage when we get it, we grasp it. In the first line of this shloka, Samartha Ramdas Swami refers to this process of grasping the knowledge about the Supreme Reality, the Brahman, and its real nature. Then, in the next two lines, he mentions about what happens to those who grasp it. He uses the word Sarva Sakshi, which means all witnessing state, the pure consciousness within us. This is something which is straight from the scriptures, the Mandukya Upanishad. We know that there are three states of our consciousness. The first one is the waking state, Jagruta Avastha, in which we are fully aware of the daily world and the activities going on. This is our gross body, Sthula Sharira. This is when our ego is fully with us. The second one is the dreaming state of our mind, Swapna Avastha. In this state, the sense of I, the ego, exists in a very small amount. When we wake up, we normally refer to something like, I saw a dream today in which I was in some other world. This is our subtle body, Sukshma Sharira. The third state is when we are in the deep sleep, Sushupti. This is our causal body, Karana Sharira. After waking up, we normally refer to this as I had a sound sleep. I was completely off. That itself means that we are aware of us being in the sound sleep. According to the Mandukya Upanishad, there is a fourth one called Turiya, which just means the fourth. This fourth is nothing but our pure consciousness. This pure consciousness is always within us, in the waking state, in the dream state, and also in the deep sleep state. In fact, it is this pure consciousness which is our real self. But even though it is mentioned as the fourth, it cannot be separated from the three states of the mind. It exists in each of them. The word in the Marathi language for this fourth, the Turiya, is Sarva Sakshi, the all witnessing state. It is as if observing all of our three states with our real self, as if watching them from a distance. Samartha Ramdas Swami is mentioning here that after getting the knowledge about the Supreme Reality and really grasping it, even this all witnessing state gets shrunk or dissolved, and we become one with the God, the Brahman. Our mind then becomes transcendental. We are beyond the state of thinking, so forget about being able to put anything in the words. It is something which has to be experienced, but cannot be put in words or thoughts. We cannot confine it in the words of any language. In this state, there is pure bliss. We will be in the awe of the Supreme Reality. Then we will be only seeing Lord Rama, which is really a reference to the Supreme Reality, the Brahman, the Paramatma, everywhere. We will not be able to see anything other than it. Friends, if you like this explanation, feel free to provide your feedback and do like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel A Dialogue with Our Mind. Jai Jai Raghuveer Samartha.